Yeah, first of all, very warm welcome to the Infosec train. Okay, so welcome to the Security Place 601 boot camp, the student boot camp. So in this boot camp, we are going to discuss a few couple of things, and we will be practicing multiple choice questions over here. First of all, myself, Srikanth Renla, I'm the Information Security Corporate Trainer at Infosec Train, guys, and I'm expertise in computer science and information technology, we can say, and I have achieved certifications like Azure Fundamentals, Network Plus, Security Plus, and CH version 11 certification from the EC Council. Okay, and I have immense knowledge on OSI layers and TCP/IP protocol shoots, and clear understanding of functioning at each layer in terms of network security, guys. And also I'm expertise in traffic sniffing and traffic analysis with Wireshark and TCP dump, and I'm also good at analyzing the traffic patterns. And also I'm analyzing the good at traffic patterns like port scans, fingerprints, DOS and DDoS attacks and ARP attacks. Okay, and troubleshooting the access control list. And I'm good at identifying application-based vulnerabilities like OAuth top 10, like SQL injection, crash-site scripting, improper error handling, and over the web applications. So this is bit about myself, guys. This is bit about myself. Yeah. First of all, very warm welcome to the Infosec train and warm welcome to the, we can say, coming to the infosec trend, guys. We have established in 2016. Okay, and we are the finest security and technology training and consulting company over here, and we will be providing the course training for maximum all over the all security courses over here, and we will be providing high quality technical services in terms of certifications, customized training programs. We are offering customized training programs, we are offering, and also we are offering one-on-one training also to everyone. Okay, one-on-one training. Okay, and guys, you can see, so this is our endorsements. We will be having 4+ years of services, and we will be having pool of trainers over 70 plus, and we can say 200 courses, 200 plus courses we are offering, and 30,000 professionals trained under from the infosec train, guys. 30,000 professionals, and we will be having 10 plus valued partners, and we have done almost 150 plus corporate deliveries, corporate all over the globe, and 20 plus countries we have served. Okay, guys. Yeah, so these are, we can say, clients. This is our clients, guys. TCS, we can say Acquisition, Emphasis, and we can see um, SBI. So these are our trust clients over here. You can see on the screen. Yes, guys. Why infosec train, right? So you can see over here, we will be having certified and experienced instructors, and we will be offering flexible modes of training. Let's say whenever you want to take a training at infosec train, we will be offering flexible modes of training over here. And whenever you're done with the training, guys, we will be giving access to the recorded sessions, access to the recorded sessions. We'll be giving access, full access to your recorded sessions, and we'll be offering services like post training completion and tailor-made training. Okay, and you can see these are the CompTIA authorized partners over here. We will be having, and EC Council Aggregated Training Center, and these are few global learning partners with the infosec train, you can see. Yeah, guys. So coming to our today's agenda and learning path in 2 days, what we are going to cover. Okay. So the 2 days, guys, I will be concentrating on totally security place, how the examination, and we are going to practice multiple choice questions. Okay. So the day one, the day two, what I'm going to cover, you can see on the screen. Okay. Day one, I'm talking about, that is today, right? So what is security place examination? Okay. How it will be, and how many domains it is there, so what is the syllabus, and what we need to understand over there, and what is security, and a few basic security concepts we are going to discuss in this webinar today. And also we are talking about security controls, and today we are discussing about social engineering concepts as well. So different types of social engineering techniques used by the attackers and countermeasures in order to avoid the social engineering techniques attacks used by the attackers. So how to defend them, what are the mitigation techniques we need to take, right? And we will be ending our today's session with the multiple choice questions. So you can say, when you done with the security plus course and all, so you are preparing for the security plus examination, right? So here I will be practicing the few multiple choice questions whatever I'm covering over here. So that will be very helpful for you in terms of examination, guys. Yeah, in the day two, guys, I'm going to talk about malwares and different types of malwares. What is malware and different types of malwares, and how the malwares get infected into your system. Okay, in order to avoid the malwares, what are the countermeasures we need to take? Okay, and tomorrow I'm going to talk about what is IAM, identity access management over here. What is IAM, why it is important, and what is incident response? Okay, and what is incident response life cycle? So over these concepts I will be covering multiple choice questions as well tomorrow also. So that will be very helpful for your examination in terms of security plus. Yeah, guys, so coming to the security plus. So what is security plus this exam? So this exam is offered by the CompTIA, guys. Okay, CompTIA. So CompTIA Security Plus Global Certification. Okay, so which will validate the baseline skills necessary to perform core security functions. Okay, in terms of IT security, guys. Like you would like to start a career in cyber security. Okay, so this is a basic certification you need to choose, guys. Security Plus. Okay, so there will be security will be both two sides, we can say, guys, two sides. Like we can say it will be an offensive, and we can say it will be under defensive. All right, so we need to provide the security both of the way, right? We need to offensive and defensive, right? So you can see security plus is exam, we can say completely defensive certification. And why it is different from the other certificates, right? So we can say most of the organizations, most of the employers, they will be choosing security plus is the good certification. We can say they will be preferring the certification. Okay, so like we can say it will be chosen by the more corporate organizations. And they will be this is also defensive certification, guys. Okay, and it will be validate the baseline security skills of the employees. And it will pros and hand security plus pros hands-on skills. Okay, we will be learning hands-on skills and practical skills over here in this certification. And you will be like when you're done with the security plus, guys, more job roles turn into security plus, more job roles, we can say. Okay, and what are the job roles? I will tell you once we cover up this. Okay, more job roles will be preferring the security plus examination. And security plus is well aligned to security plus supplement skills, like we would say latest trends and latest techniques. Okay, in the market, guys. So what are the latest trends and techniques used in the market? So that will be in the security plus examination, guys. You can see security plus course. Okay, so coming to the examination, guys, coming to the examination. Okay, so CompTIA Security Plus is the first security certification. The candidate who want to start their career in the defensive side, they can choose this CompTIA Security Plus. Okay, so you should earn. This is the first certification, guys. You should earn. Okay, next it establishes core knowledge required to any cyber security role. Any cyber security role, it establishes a core knowledge. Okay, it provides a springboard to the intermediate level cyber security jobs. And what we can do is, once you're done with the security plus training, guys, once you're done with the security plus training, and you will be having practical security problem solving skills in order to required to solve the issues in the organization. Like So you will be assessing the security posture of an organization, and you will be monitoring and secure hybrid environments in terms of cloud and mobile and IoT. And we can say you will be operate with awareness of applicable laws and policies. We can say risk and compliance standards. And also you will be analyzing and you will be identifying and responding to the security events and security incidents in the organizations. So once you're done with the security plus training, definitely you will be assessing, you will be identifying, you will be analyzing, you will be good at all this, you will become good at all this stuff over here. Okay, so that is the advantage and that is the course guys, security plus. So one sec, I will show you what is the exam pattern and all guys, what is the exam pattern and all. Yeah guys, what skills you will learn in the security plus exam, security plus course. You can see different types of attacks and threats and vulnerabilities you will be exploring over here. And architecture and design, you will be learning over here, like how to implement good architecture over the here. So you will be learning all this stuff over here. And also we can say, yes, implementation part, how to implement PKI and basic cryptography and wireless end-to-end security. So these kind of things, implementation part also you will be learning over here. And operations and incident response. Okay. So incident response life cycle, how whenever the incident raised, how the corporate company will deal with that, right? Incident response life cycle you will be learning over here. And almost we can say governance and risk compliances, almost all we can say all the compliances like PCI DSS, HIPAA, Sarbanes Oxley, SOX, GDPR. So all kind of compliances you will be learning in this security plus examination guys, security plus certification. One sec. Yeah, coming to the examination guys, you can see over the screen the exam code we can say 601. So this is the latest one guys, security plus 601 is the latest one we are offering. Okay, so it was started in the launch in the 2020. Okay, here the maximum questions in the examination guys, 90 questions maximum. Minimum you will be getting around 85. Okay, 85 to 90 questions will become in the examination. Okay, so all are multiple choice questions guys, all are multiple choice questions. And if you will be a performance based in the sense, like let's say they will be giving you the question and they will be giving you the options, so we need to drag and wrap. Okay, few questions like we can say match the following, that kind of things, performance based. You need to perform like you need to drag the answer and you need to keep it in a proper place. Okay, this side questions will be there, this side options will be there, right? So you need to drag and wrap. Okay, so that kind of performance based questions will be there in the examination. Okay, you can see over here 90 minutes, the test duration is 90 minutes, we can say 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, so 1 hour 30 minutes you need to complete the examination. Okay, so the pass score is 750 guys, out of 900 marks you need to crack 750. It means how much percentage guys? Around we can say 83 percentage. 83 percentage you need to crack in the examination guys, then only you will become security plus certified. Okay, out of 900 you need to crack 750 marks. So that is we can say in terms of percentage, that is 83 percentage you need to crack in the examination. Yes, so that is about if you want to write the examination, online is available, offline also available. So there will be online testing and testing centers are there. Okay, you can choose whenever you want to take the examination, there will be both options are available with the CompTIA. Okay, now, so that is about a bit about examination guys. So the vendor we can say, the certification board we can say CompTIA guys, CompTIA Security Plus. Now, now guys, So why we need to choose security place? Why we need to choose security place? Because it will focuses on latest trends and latest techniques. This security plus certification will covering the most of the technical skills in the point of incident response, risk assessment, management part, forensics part, and in terms of cloud, in terms of what we can say, yeah, cryptography. Okay, which will help us whenever you want to perform a job, good job at organization level. Okay, it will be helping us, right? So it will give you all the fundamental knowledge in terms of cyber security, guys. Security plus. So it is more over defensive certification, defense whenever you want to defend the attacks and all. So this certification very helping you in that way, defensive certification. How our how our security professionals, okay, how our security professionals will defend the attacks, defend the risks and all. So we will be learning in this security plus examination. Now guys, one sec. Yeah, so coming to the our today's agenda, let's start our today's session with security. What is information security, guys? Anyone give your answers over there? What is information security? What is information security, guys? Anyone? In the chat also you can play, you can just give your replies over there in the chat. What is information security, guys? Okay, yeah, thank you, Farooq, to secure the data. Okay, yes guys, coming to the information security, it's not only about securing the information from the unauthorized access, right? It's not only about securing the information from the unauthorized access. Information security is basically the good practice of preventing unauthorized access from the unauthorized use, unauthorized disclosure, or we can say unauthorized disruption, modification, and we can say destruction of the information. Okay, preventing the we can say information security is preventing the unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, or modification or destruction of the information. We can call it as information security, guys. Yeah, yeah, guys. When you're talking about the information security, there will be pillars of information security we need to know, right? Okay. So, what is meant by confidentiality, guys? What is meant by confidentiality? When you talk about CIA triad, what is meant by confidentiality? So information security programs are built in around three objectives. Okay, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Commonly, we can call it as CIA triad, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes, yes, Jasdeep. Thank you. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, confidentiality in the sense, like we can say, it means information is not disclosed to the unauthorized persons, unauthorized individuals, or we can say unauthorized entities, or we can say unauthorized processes, right? Information is not disclosed to the unauthorized persons, we can call it as confidentiality. For example, um, yeah, if I say I have a password for my Gmail account, okay, so but someone has captured that when I was doing login to my Gmail account. In that case, my password has been compromised and the confidentiality has been breached, right? So that is confidentiality. We can say only the information, that sensitive information is not disclosed to the unauthorized individual. It should be accessible to the only the authorized persons. Only authorized persons can access to that, right? So that is confidentiality. How we can ensure the confidentiality, guys? How we can ensure the confidentiality? Yeah, we can ensure the confidentiality, guys, by doing encryption. By doing encryption techniques, do the we can ensure the confidentiality, right? So what is mean by integrity, guys? What is mean by integrity? Anyone? Yes, data should not be tampered, right? Integrity means maintaining accuracy and completeness of data. This means data cannot be edited in an unauthorized way, right? For example, if an employee leaves an organization, okay, let's say you are working in a company. Whenever you leave your organization, whenever you leave your organization, in that case, the data for your that particular employee in all the departments, okay, it should be updated. Like this person has left the job, right? So that data is complete and accurate, we can say. So only authorized person should be allowed to edit the employee data. We can say that is integrity. So in terms of, guys, in terms of integrity, um, we can say yes, this is the file I would like to send to the another person. This person, okay, A is there, B is there. Whenever I'm sending a file, okay, I'm sending the data and I will be sending the hash of the data, right? So whenever this particular file is reaches to this end, the person will receive the file and he will receive the hash of the data, right? Whenever he receive the hash of the data, this person, what he will do, he will compare the hash. He will compare the hash of the data. Whether the both hashes are matching, then we can say that that particular file is not tampered by the attackers. We can say that is good file. We can say there is no issue with that. If there is any change in the hash, we can say that integrity has breached. Okay. So how we can ensure the integrity? By doing hashing. By doing hashing techniques and all, we can ensure the integrity. Okay. Like we can say, guys, there will be in the online many tools are will be there. MD5 hash generator is there. Okay, just 1 second, I will showcase you that hash thing. Yes, hi guys, you can see over here MD5 hash generator over here. If you type something called, you can say Srikanth. Okay, so when you generate it, okay, you can see MD5 hash is generated, right? MD5 hash is generated, right? Just I'm placing in the chart. I'm placing in the chart over there, right? So if I make it any change over here, if I make it any change, let's say if I keep in terms of small s, if I keep it capital S, if I generate it, okay, if I generate it, you can see, just I'm putting in the chart over here, just compare it whether the both hashes are same or not. The both hashes are not same, right? If you do small change also, the entire hash will change. Let's say if you keep it dot over here, if you keep it generate, when you generate it, so the different hash will generate, different hash, total entire hash will be generated. You can see over in the chart, compare it, total hash will be modified, or we can say generate differently, right? Now, so that is what we can check. Let's say whenever you want to see the check the file hash over here, Hub, there is a website, just Yeah, if you choose any machine guys, any machine over here, just say you can see there is a download option is there. You can download it, right? You can download it by using this ring lights. So how we can verify that whether you have downloaded genuine file or not, right? So that's why they will be providing the hashes over here. So once you download the file, you can generate your own hash and compare with this particular MD5 SHA-1 hash. So if the hashes are matching, then we can say that whatever the file you have downloaded, that one is good file. We can say genuine file. If hashes are not matching, means definitely there is something wrong with that particular file, right? Yes, that is what we can say. That is hashing. We can ensure the integrity, guys. We can ensure the integrity by doing hashing, right? Now, so how we can ensure the availability? What is meant by availability, guys? What is meant by availability? Yes, redundant assets, perfect. Yes, yes, Jesse, perfect. Yeah, like we can say availability means information must available when it is needed, right? For example, if one needs to access information of a particular employee, uh, to check whether the employee has outstanded with the number of leaves and that kind of things. In the case of, just I'm taking an example. So in that case, it requires collaboration from different organizational teams, so that we can say they can communicate, they can confirm that particular data is there or not, right? So that is availability. The data should be available all the time. Yes, Farooq. Yes, the data should be available for its authorized user all the time. Let's say good example for this. Yeah, you will be having Facebook account. So whenever you're logging into this particular account, whatever the timeline things you have shared, whatever the photos and videos you have uploaded, it will be there, right? It means so your information is available for you all the 24 by 7 365 days, right? So that is availability. That is availability. How we can check the how we can ensure the availability, guys? How we can ensure the availability? How we can ensure the availability? Yes, perfect. Yes, yes, we can ensure the high available like availability by using backups, load balancers, okay, redundant sites. Yes, that kind of things we can use and we can ensure the availability. Okay, so this is, we can say, guys, CIA triad. Okay, whenever you sit for any interview, guys, as a fresher, they will be asking you the first question like what are the pillars of security, or let's say what is confidentiality, integrity, and available, that kind of things they will be asking, the basic things they will be asking, right, in terms of information security, right? CIA triad. Okay, sometimes you can also call it as AIC also. AIC also you can call it as, and CIA, both are same, you can say. Yeah, coming to the non-repudiation, guys, this is also, we can say, one of the pillar of the, so apart from these three, so we have more principles over here in the point of in the terms of information security. Non-repudiation, what is meant by non-repudiation, guys? Proof that someone has taken the action. Okay, okay, yes, perfect, Jasdeep. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, non-repudiation in the sense like we cannot deny the things, right? We cannot deny the things. Let's say I have sent a file which is having a virus. Later I am saying that I have not sent that particular file, right? I'm just denying it, right? So in terms of non-repudiation, what will be happening? We cannot deny the things, right? So we cannot deny it later on that you have sent an email, right? So and you cannot say that I have not sent that particular mail, right? So how we can ensure the non-repudiation, guys? How we can ensure the non-repudiation? Think, guys. Logging. Okay, logging. Yes, Yes, we can say yes. In terms of physical security, guys, we can ensure the non-reputation, like we can say logging and physical security. We can say CC cameras. We can say yes, ID cards. We can say and digital signatures, right? Digital signatures. That would be great. We can say good example, Shruti. Yes, thank you. Yeah, for the non-reputation. Yes, we can ensure the non-reputation through the digital signatures also. And coming to the authenticity, guys, what is meant by authenticity? What is meant by authenticity? Proving identity. Yes, 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 Shruti, thank you. Yeah, I we can say authenticity means verifying the users who are there, right? Who are they, right? So like we can say, um, for example, if I take whenever users send a message along with the digital signature which was generated using the hash value of the particular message with the private key, right? So now the receiver side, the digital signature is decrypted using public key and they will generate a hash for that, right? So we can say uh, if the two values are matching, then only they will be giving permission into that, right? We can logging into that particular site, right? So it will be proving the identity. Yes, it will be proving the identity. We can say how we can ensure authentication, guys. Authentication, how we can ensure the authentication. How we can ensure the, yes, PKI, yes, digital certificates, public infrastructure, yes, biometrics we can say, and username and password, okay, which will authenticate a particular user, right? Username and password, two-factor authentication, multi-factor authentication, right? So these are many ways in order to prove that particular person authenticated or not, right? So that is authenticity. Yeah, one more, that is accountability, guys. What is mean by accountability? What is meant by accountability? Anyone? What is meant by accountability? Tracking of data. Okay. If you take any corporate office, guys, what is meant by accountability? What is meant by accountability? Yes, ownership of the activity. Yes, perfect. Let's say, guys, if you take, like, you are working in a company, right? So the people who are working in that particular employees is accountable for particular thing, right? So we need to take the responsibility. Yes, yes, Mishra. Yes, we need to take the responsibility what we are having, right? What we are doing and what we are authorized that, right? Yeah, that is accountability. The quality of we can say it is the quality or state of being accountable. Okay, we can we can say that. So accountability means we can that you can trace activities on the protected system to a particular person. We can say accountability. Yeah. So these are pillars of security, guys: confidentiality, integrity, availability. We can say CIA triad. So apart from that, we will be having non-repudiation, authenticity, and accountability. Okay. Yes. Yeah, guys. What is mean by security control? What is mean by security control? Anyone? What is meant by security control, guys? Let's say control. If you talk about any organization, there will be some controls, right? What is that? Controls means. Okay, measures taken by the company to secure networks. Okay, others regulation. Okay, yeah, framework defined. Okay, okay, guys. Like we can say controls in the sense. Uh, we can say countermeasures that you need to put in a place to avoid or in order to mitigate or in order to counteract security risks due to threats and attacks. Okay, so we can say solutions and activities for meeting information security objectives, we can say. And also we can say safeguards and countermeasures in terms of physical and logical. Okay, so that are controls, we can say. So security control is something which are designed to make, give a system or give a data asset that properties of confidentiality, integrity, and availability and non-repudiation. So in order to, these controls can be divided into three broader categories, guys. Okay, basically controls will be divided into three categories over here: managerial, operational, and technical. So what can be the managerial, operational, technical, guys? First we'll start with the technical. What can be the technical things? Technical controls. What can be the technical controls, guys? Technical. Applying on the devices, perfect. Like we can say the control is implemented as a system, like hardware. Okay, like hardware, or we can say software. Okay, or we can say firmware. Okay, so the control is implemented as a system, hardware or software as a firmware. Okay, for example, we can say firewalls, antivirus softwares. Okay, so OS access control models are the technical controls, we can say. Okay, and these also we can call it as, and guys, logical controls. We can also call it as logical controls. Yes, access permissions, logical controls. Okay, and in terms of operational controls, guys, what is meant by operational? Processes. Okay, yes, operational. Okay, like we can say, guys, yeah, operational control means it is implemented primarily by the people rather than the systems. Okay, implemented by the people rather than the systems, guys. Example, we can say, guys, security guards and training programs are operational controls rather than the technical controls. Okay, like say we can say security guards and training programs which are will be conducting in the organization, so that all comes under, we can say, operational controls. So what can be the managerial, guys? What can be the managerials? What can be the managerial controls? Yeah, yeah, standards. Like we can say, um, yeah, in the managerial, guys, like we can say, it could this control gives oversight of the information systems. Please mute yourself. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, So this control, managerial controls will give you the oversight of the information system. Like, so we can say examples, we can say it could include risk identification, or we can say a tool which is allowing evaluation and selection of other security controls comes under managerial. Okay, we can manage the controls over there, right? So these are the managerial operational technical controls, guys. Yeah, you can see security control functional types. So in the previous slide, we have discussed about security controls. We can say um, categories, different types of categories of security controls, right? Over here, we are talking about security controls can also be classified in terms of according as per that the function they are performing. Okay, as per the function, we can say these are the functional types. These are the security controls, we can say. So based on the functional type, we are classifying them. Okay, like preventive, okay, detective, corrective. What is meant by preventive, boy? What is meant by preventive? Preventive controls. Preventive. Yeah, preventive in the sense, guys, like we can say the control which will act as to eliminate or reduce the attack, it can be succeed, right? Which can be succeed. So it will reduce the attack. The preventive control, we can say these preventive controls, guys, which can operate before an attack takes place. Before an attack takes place, we will be placing these preventive controls. Okay, like we can say access control list configured on a firewall, right? And configured on a file system, we can say objects are preventive type that kind of things, we can say preventive type of controls. Okay, can anyone give the preventive controls examples? So preventive controls will help us to prevent a threat or to prevent the attack from exposing a vulnerability. So that is preventive. Examples for that. So how we can prevent the attack, how we can prevent a threat, what controls we can take? Updates, we can say updates, guys, updates, patches, okay, and hardening the systems to deny all the ports in the network and allow only which are requested. Yes, 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 Farooq, perfect. Yeah, updates, patches, hardening the systems. Yes, that is comes under hardening, right? So guys, whenever you working for a company, that company will people will be giving you the laptops, right? They will be giving you the systems at your home, right? They will be delivering you at your home, right? It means whenever they're delivering, everything will be hardened over there. They will be hardening the system and they will be giving to you. Okay, and so updates, patches, hardening, we can say that comes under preventive controls, guys. So what is meant by detective controls? Detective, it will operate during an event or during an event to identify it, right? Detective controls. Can anyone name detective controls? Mm, tools like Splunk. Okay, Splunk is a SIM tool, security information and event management tool. Okay, where we can detect the things over there. Okay, SIM tools. Yes, host intrusion detection, network intrusion detection. Yes, Farooq, ideas. Yes, guys, we can say yes. Yes, guys. Whatever you have answered 100%, it's perfect answers. Yes, thank you. Like we can say detective controls, guys, antivirus solutions, endpoint security, and we can say so Microsoft Defender when you talk about a host. Okay, in our Windows machines. Microsoft Defender also we can say, detective control we can say over here, right? So detective controls will help us to discover if a threat or vulnerability has entered into a computer system or not. Okay, if any threat or any vulnerability enter into a computer system or not, identified by the detective controls. Okay, and what can be the corrective wise? What can be the correction controls? What can be the correction? Restoring from backup. Okay, correction controls. What, in what way it will help us? Yeah, corrective controls in the sense it will help us to mitigate the consequences of a threat or attack from the attacker, right? Which will affecting our computer system. Okay, so corrective controls we can say in order to help to mitigate the consequences of a threat, or we can say consequences of a attack from the attacker, which will be affecting a computer system. We can say correction controls. Okay, like can anyone give the examples for the correction controls? Correction controls. So basically, corrective controls will act as they will eliminate or reduce the impact of an intrusion event. Okay, corrective controls is used after the attack. Used after the attack. A good example is backup system, right? Backup system we can say. Okay, right? Perfect. Backup the system. So which can restore the data that was damaged during the intrusion. Perfect, right? So another example, can anyone give the example for the corrective? DR means DR, disaster recovery. Yeah, like we can say yes, that also we can say that yes, and also we can say can we say patch management, guys? Can we say patch management? Patch management important, right? Yes, patch management. So another example we can say patch management as patch management of the particular system, which will act as to eliminate the vulnerability which is exploited during an attack, which is exploited during an attack. Okay, so that we can call it as a patch management. Okay, so these are the functional control types, guys. Functional control types. Okay, so most controls can be classified functionally like preventive, detective, corrective, right? So there will be other types can be used in order to define the cases like one sec. Yeah, physical controls. Guys, can anyone name the physical controls? Cages, okay. Locks, yes. Yes. Controls such as alarms, yes. Security guard, perfect. Controls such as alarms, gateways, locks, okay. Security cameras, okay. And guards in order to detect access to the premises, okay, right? Yes, metal detectors, okay. So there are hardwares will be there, right? So which we can say a lot of things will be there in terms of physical. Okay, what is mean by deterrent, guys? Deterrent controls. Deterrent. Yes, 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 SJT, yes. Warning signs. Okay, like whenever you are hacking into the particular system, because of that few we can say procedures and policies, we'll be getting fear of them, right? Like we'll be getting warning from that particular procedures. Like, so let's say deterrent control not physically or logically prevent an access, but psychologically it will discourage an attacker. Okay, psychologically it will discourage an attacker whenever they are attempting into an intrusion. Okay, so this could this kind of things include, we can say, signs of warnings, legal penalties against intrusions, like yes, login banners, yes. So warning signs basically, that is deterrent, we can say. So these are, we can say guys, security controls. Okay, managerial, technical. Okay, when it comes to the functional types, preventive, detective, corrective controls, right? So these are the controls, we can say. One sec. Yeah. So when we talk about information security roles and responsibilities, guys, okay, so in terms of information security, there will be, we can say, roles, right? Few roles will be there in the organization when we are dealing with the security. Am I right? Yeah. So what are the roles? Any idea, guys? Any idea? What roles we will be having over the organization? Total organization security will be dealt, maintained by the which role? Yes, executive management, right? Like we can say, I will be explaining over here. Roles and responsibilities, security roles. I'm talking about security roles, guys. So we can say executive management, like overall responsibility for information security in the organization. That is executive management. So what people comes under executive management? Okay, so like we can say they were responsible for information security, and they should include specific organizational roles, like we can say CISO. Yes, SJT, yes, CISO, right? CISO stands for Chief Information Security Officer. Overall company security is managed by the CISO, we can say Chief Information Security Officer, or we can say CTO. Okay, Chief Security Officer or Chief Technology Officer, or we can say CRO. Okay, Chief Risk Officer and CSO. Okay, Chief Security Officer, so etc. So we can say these executive level roles generally are responsible for overseeing the enterprise information, like security strategy, and in order to ensure the information assets and how we can protect them, right? So that will be managed by the executive management. We can say top level people, guys, top level. Okay, top level people, we can say executives, we can say, right? Next, IT security professionals. So these professionals, guys, they will be management and responsible for security policies. If you take any organization, there will be uh, policies, right? Security policies, right? So IT management and responsible for security policies take care by these IT security professionals. Okay, in terms of IT security. And who will be the data owners, guys? Data owners means whom we can call it as a data owner, whom we can call it as a data owner. Developer. Okay. Mm, like data owners, guys, we can say data owners, we can say information owner system, or owners who have budgetary authority, like they were responsible for ensuring that appropriate security, like consistent with the organization security policies implemented in the information systems. Okay, like we can say determining the appropriate sensitivity or classification levels. Okay, it's not developer, it's not developer, we can say. Okay, so they will determine that, they will classify the data levels. Okay, like whenever the data is storing in the organization, so the data will be classified, right? Whether it is we can say sensitive, whether it is critical, whether it is private, whether it is public, right? So that will the data classification levels done by the data owners. Okay, so based on that they will be giving access privileges to the data assets, right? So who will be the data custodians, guys? The data custodians. Data custodians, like we can say a function which has we can say custody, right? Like system or database, we can say. So not necessarily belonging to them, but we can say period of time that network administration or operations who normally operate the systems for the owners, right? So data custody include network administrators who have custody over systems. Okay, network administrator levels. Okay, like database admins, system admins. Okay, so that comes under data custodians. Next, users. Who will be the users? They will be responsible for the using resources and preserving the availability and preserving the integrity and confidentiality of assets. They will responsible for adhering the security policy. Okay, that are the users. And information security auditors, so they will provide assurance on the appropriate we can say of the design and operating effectiveness of entry level and security controls. Okay, like they will determining whether the security policy and standards, baselines and procedures and guidelines are properly whether they are effective or not, they are properly comply with the organization security objectives or not. So everything they will audit over here. Okay, everything. Okay, so that are information security auditors. So these are the few roles in terms of information security, guys. These are the few roles. And these roles will be different when you talk about different teams. Like, so when we talk about SOC team, guys, okay, security operational center, one of the business unit in the organization. Almost all corporate networks, corporate offices, they are running with the SOC, right? In the SOC, the levels, the roles will be different, like L1, L2, L3, manager, SOC manager, right? And we can say SOC lead will be there, shift lead will be there, right? And also we can say CISO finally, right? So SOC is Security Operational Center, another team business unit we can say in the organization. So their different positions will be there. L1, L2, L3, shift lead, team lead, and we can say manager, SOC manager, and CISO. So all the business units which are will be maintaining in the organization, that comes under CISO, Chief Information Security Officer, we can say. Can anyone name any business unit in the organization? Like I said, SOC, Security Operational Center. Is there anything else, any business unit which will provide security for us, like SOC, DevSecOps? Okay, this is one of the cultural shift in the organization, we can say. So whenever you're developing and deploying some kind of projects in terms of development, software development and all, even security is also needed, right? In the every stage of software development and all, even security is also needed, right? So SOC, DevSecOps, so these are we can say business units in the organization. Yeah. So what attacker will do, guys? Let's say this is an attacker and this is the organization. He is using social engineering techniques in order to do an attack on this particular company, right? So what he will do in the first phase, research the target company. So what I will do as an attacker, I will gather as much of as information as possible about this company. Okay, so I will gather information about the company. Yes, Jasdeep. Yes, reconnaissance, information gathering. So we will be gathering and we'll be doing the researching about that particular company, and we'll be gathering as much of as information as you can, right? So that is research the target company, right? So whenever you're researching the target company, what kind of information you will be gathering? You will be gathering contacts, you will be gathering mail IDs, right? You will be gathering the different teams over in the organization, and who will be the HR and who will be the system administrator. So who will be the front desk employee and who will be the technical persons, okay, and IT people. So these kind of gathering will be done, right? So attackers, they will be doing reconnaissance over the organization, right? So once you done with the research the target company, what you will do next, you will select the target. Okay, there is a finance department in the organization, you have gathered the information about them, right? So your agenda is you need to steal, we can say, financial information about the company, right? So definitely what you will target, you need to select the finance team in the organization, right? The people who are working for the finance team, that team you will be selecting over there, right? So that is select the target. You have selected finance team as your target, right? Next, what you will do over here, you will develop the relationship. You will develop the relationship with that particular person, right? The people who are the person who is maintaining the finance activities over in the organization. So as an attacker, you will maintaining the relationship directly, or we can say indirectly, like the person, let's say that particular person is daily going to office by bus or something, by car, and you will be following that particular person. You will try to communicate with him, and you will try to what we can say, get familiar with that particular person, right? So that is develop the relationship. Okay, let's say after few days you become friends, right? And you are maintaining the relationship with each other, you are maintaining trust in each of them. So whenever at particular point, definitely the attacker will exploit that particular relationship, right? Let's say whenever you maintaining the relationship with this particular person, he will be sharing some confidential information about the target company, that company details, right? So whatever the information you are getting from this particular person, definitely whenever you feel like that information is enough for your attack, definitely you will exploit that particular relationship, right? So that is, we can say, phases of social engineering, guys. First they will do the research, next they will be finalizing the target, next they will maintain in the relationship, finally they will exploit that particular relationship. Okay, so that is how the social engineering attackers will plan for an attack, will do an attack. Next, guys, we can see, yeah, types of social engineering, guys. Human based, computer based, mobile based. What is meant by human based, guys? What is meant by human based social engineering? Can anyone? Human based social engineering means, yeah, human based in the sense like the attackers will target the humans. Okay, let's say personal use purpose, like we can say, as an attacker, I'm here, I would like to do attack and social engineering attack on this particular person. So what I will do, I will do human based social engineering. I will follow him, okay, where he is living and where he is staying, okay, daily where he is going, everything I will be identifying, right? I will be tracking over there. I will be following him, right? That is human based social engineering. Computer based social engineering, we can say, the examples we can say, guys, phishing, okay. So the attacks can happen through the computers, okay, that computer based social engineering. And we can say mobile based in the sense, social engineering attack can happen through the mobiles also, like phishing we can say, smishing we can say, that kind of things, right? Mobile based. So if attack happen through the mobile, we can say mobile based. If attack happen through the computer, we can say computer based. If attack is happen through the humans, if a particular person target the human, we can say directly, we can say that is human based social engineering. Yeah, next. Yes, human based, computer based, guys. You can see on the screen the good diagrams over there, and mobile based. right? Yeah. So you can see, guys, these are the common targets of social engineering attack. Common targets. Okay. Like we can say, when you take any example for any organization, okay, there will be receptionist will be there, help desk people will be there, right? So these people are very curious and they were ready to help if anyone ask any information about the particular company, right? So they are ready to give the information. That's why the social engineering people will target these people, basically receptionist and front desk people and all. Okay, help desk personals and technical support executives. Okay, like, so whenever you forget your credential, you are facing any login issue with your account and all, definitely we will be calling the technical support and they will be rectifying that, right? So they will be helping the attackers, like indirectly they will be giving the credentials to them, right? So that's why they will be targeting the technical support executives. So they will manipulate through the phone call and they will impersonate that particular as per legitimate person, and they will hack into this particular technical support executives and system administrators. So system administrators is maintaining the all the usernames and passwords. They are dealing with the credentials, right? So the so system administrators is also the one of the target to the common target to the social engineering attackers. And vendors of the target organization. Let's say you have selected one organization, vendors of the target organization in the sense. So this company is having some security solutions like firewall, antivirus, SIM solutions, right? So this firewall is offered by, we can say, Cisco ASA, and this antivirus is, we can say, any antivirus solution, we can say. Okay, and SIM solution, if you take a Splunk, these are the vendors, right? The security solutions which are offered by the vendors. So social engineering attackers will target the vendors as well because they will be having some information about the company. And senior executives, senior executive in the sense, like we can say CISO, CSO, CTO, and we can say president, vice president. So these kind of people, they will be targeting you, right? Targeting them, senior executive. These are the common targets, guys. They will be targeting any of them, but these are the common targets that as per the social engineering attackers. And once once the social engineering attack is happened over the organization, guys, what can be the impacts? Economic loss, right? Definitely there will be economic losses will be there. Okay, and definitely damage to the goodwill, the company reputation will gone, loss of privacy. Okay, is something, let's say the organization is having some PI of their employees. What does it mean by PI, guys? PI, can anyone?
Uh, Private investigator.
No. Yes. Yes, Shruti, yes, JT, personally identifiable information, we can say personal identifiable information. Okay, so that is PII. Like every company is maintaining the details about the that particular employees. Okay, employee PIs, personal identifiable information. Like we can say mobile number, mail ID, address, credit card number, debit card numbers. Okay, and we can say any passport numbers. Okay, and PAN card numbers. These all comes under personal identifiable information, we can say. So whenever the attack is happened in the organization, there will be loss of privacy, right? All the PII will be gone into the attacker hands. That means we can say loss of privacy will be there. And dangers to the terrorism also, we can say, like the attackers, we can say they will spread the terrorism over the internet by using that particular data. And temporary or permanent closure. Let's say there is an organization, if attack happened in this organization, okay, Based on the attack, there is a chance of closing that particular organization temporarily. Okay. And sometimes there is a chance of closing permanent closure. Permanent closure of the organization can happen through the social engineering attacks. Okay, because that social engineering attacks are, we can say, is not that much, we can say, we cannot say that much of easy attacks, we can say that will be danger attacks, we can say, guys. Okay, so a lot of social engineering attacks can happen on the organizations as well, right? So if a attack is happened on the organization, definitely we can say there is a chance of temporary and permanent closure of the organization, right? So these are big thing. And even day-to-day operations will impact. Day-to-day operations in the organization will impact when the social engineering attack is done, right? So these can be the impacts, we can say, guys. So different types of social engineering techniques, guys, over here. What is meant by shoulder surfing? Anyone?
It's like eavesdropping. I mean, like you're using your laptop and somebody is from behind looking over to your computer screen.
Yes, perfect. Perfect answer, guys. Perfect. Looking over someone else's shoulder, we can looking over someone else's shoulder for the confidential information or the credentials. We can call it as shoulder surfing, right? You can see a good diagram over here, guys. One sec. Shoulder surfing. By looking at the diagram, you can easily understand. Looking over someone else's shoulder for the credentials, or we can say confidential information, we can call it as shoulder surfing, right? Now, what is mean by eavesdropping? Can anyone, what is mean by eavesdropping, guys?
Listening to someone's conversation.
Yes, perfect. like like this, looking over for other club card. Okay, yes, as you said. Yes, perfect. Yes, tapping, like not exactly tapping like this, guys. You can say eavesdropping, we can say look listening to someone else conversation. Okay, listening to someone else conversation, like let's say you and me, we both are working in a company. Okay, one fine day we went for coffee in the canteen, for to the canteen, right? So we are sitting in a canteen and we are discussing some company's confidential data over there, like upcoming projects and recruitment process, and we can say financial things, and what is our strategies in the next 2 3 months, like. So like that we are discussing some confidential things over in the canteen. So as an attacker, he will sit somewhere in the canteen, he will listen to our conversation, that is eavesdropping. Okay, listening to someone else conversation, we can say communication, we can call it as eavesdropping, right? Now, so example for shoulder surfing, guys, example for shoulder surfing, like we can say whenever you entering into a ATM. Okay, so you will be inserting your card and you will be entering your ATM pin, right? So as a attacker, I will be standing beside you and I'm looking for pin what you are entering, right? Like that, shoulder surfing attack. And this is eavesdropping. Yeah, guys, what is meant by tailgating? Tailgating, what is meant by tailgating? Any idea?
It's like when somebody uses their access to enter an area, another person will just follow him inside.
Hmm, yes. Mm, like,
Enter with authorized person.
yes. Okay, perfect. Yes. enter with someone, like while walking someone else will be walking just behind you. Yes, GT, perfect, perfect guys. Tailgating, you can see the diagram over here like this, right? Following like authorized person in order to enter into this particular authorized area, we can call it as tailgating. Following an authorized person to enter into a restricted area, let's say, yeah, yeah, let's say guys, you and me, we both are working in a company. So you are access to enter into a HR room, okay? But I don't have any access to the enter into the HR room. What I will do? So whenever you enter into that particular HR and whenever you open the door, just simply I will follow you and I will enter into this particular area. Okay. So that is tailgating. Following an authorized person to enter into a restricted area, we can call it as tailgating. Okay. And what is meant by piggybacking, guys? What is meant by piggybacking? Anyone? Okay, I will showcase you the diagram over here. Piggybacking.
And the authorized person is allowing you to enter, means making the way for you, or
Perfect.
you are you or
Yeah, yeah, perfect. Like we can say piggybacking in the sense, using someone else's authority for a backing yourself. Okay, like we can say, whenever you're doing an attack, someone is there for you in order to help into this particular situation. Okay, let's say you would like to hack into or you would like to hijack a particular plane. Okay, so simply you cannot go and hijack, right? Someone in the airport, that authorized people will help you in that situation, right? Whenever that checking and all everything, so someone is there for you in order to enter into the particular situation and in order to do an attack. Okay, using someone else authority for backing yourself, you can call it as piggybacking. Understood? Yeah. What is meant by dumpster diving, guys? What is meant by dumpster diving? Okay.
diving into the bin and getting out the hard disk or USB or anything like that and trying to recover the data from that.
Mm, dumpster diving. Okay. As the name suggests, looking into the dump. Okay. Sometimes useful things can be found in the trash, right? Yeah. Going through someone else dumpster, going through someone else trash, we can call it as dumpster diving. Okay. So that is dumpster diving. What is mean by fishing, guys? What is meant by fishing? What is meant by fishing? Anyone? What is meant by phishing exactly? What it will target? Malicious with malicious link, mailing with malicious links. Okay, email. Okay, okay, you got an email which contains some malicious link. Okay, when you click on that link, what will happen? When you click on the phishing link or we can say malicious link, what will happen? Yeah, we can say guys, just you can say you have malware, malware. Okay, If you click on that link, malware is downloaded into your machine means we can say that that is not phishing. That is not phishing. Okay. Phishing means like trick someone to give their credentials pretending to be legitimate site. Yes, Sunny. Yes, perfect. Let's say, guys, uh, you have received one link, okay, which looks like almost legitimate. Let's say HTTP, yes, okay, and we can say Facebook.com. Let's say this is a legitimate site, right? Facebook login page. So what attackers will do, they will create a malicious link which contains same like this, okay, like this. So when you click on this particular link, it will redirect to the Facebook login page. It will ask you the username and password, which is looking like same like Facebook. So what you will do, you will enter your username and you will enter your password. And when you click on login, automatically whatever the credentials you have entered, it will be transferred to your attacker. And when you click on that link, that particular web page will redirect to the again we can say that genuine page. Again it will ask you the username and password. So what you will think, so whatever the credentials you have entered, that was you have entered incorrectly, that's why it is asking again. So but what happened exactly in the background, whatever the credentials you have submitted already, that has reached to the attacker. So when you click on the link, whenever it is reached to the we can say malicious website, okay, fake web pages, we can say fake web pages, okay, creating a web pages like any malicious page where user can submit their credentials, okay, that we can call it as phishing. What is meant by phishing? Yes, we'll take to fake site. Yes, what is meant by phishing? Okay, this is phishing, we can say. Yeah, smishing, you can see over the screen. Almost was no smishing. Phishing over SMS. Phishing over SMS, guys, we can say that is phishing. Almost everyone in the group, everyone on the call over here now in this meeting, almost everyone got this kind of things in your mobile, right? In your mobile. Yes, right. Yeah. So like we will be getting the messages like your account has credited with, we can say, 10,000. So you just, if you want to check your balance, click on that link, okay, and your card has credited with we can say ending with 3001 and credited with this much amount. So that kind of messages you will be getting, we can say, in our mobiles, right? That is missing. Understood? Yeah, phishing over SMS, we can call it as message, we can call it as missing. And what is meant by whaling? Any idea? Whaling. Whaling. Whaling is nothing but, guys, fishing over executives. Fishing over executives. No lateral message. Fishing over executives. Like you can say in the company we will be having CISO, CTO, and president. So high level people, right? So in the whaling, the attackers will be targeting the high level people. Okay, high level people in the organization. We can call it as whaling. Okay. Now, farming. Farming. What is mean by farming? Farming is nothing but, we can say, guys, is same as fishing, but it does not have any fake web pages. Okay, it does not have any fake web pages. Let's say whenever you click on that link, it will be redirecting to the some malicious website where automatically whenever you reach to this particular website, automatically malwares can downloaded into your machine. Malwares can download into your machine. That is farming. Okay, it's same as phishing. In phishing, when you click on that link, it will be redirecting to the fake web page. But when you click on that link, it's not redirecting to the fake web page. It is redirecting to the malicious website where automatically malwares get downloaded into your system. Okay, so that is farming. Understood, everyone? What is farming and all? Yes, perfect. Yeah, so these are the countermeasures, guys, in order to avoid the social engineering attacks over there. We can say we need to train the individuals on the security policies. We need to implement the proper access privileges. Let's say in the organization, everyone is having their access something, right? Privileges, right? Access privileges. So we need to implement properly. Let's say there is a manager and there is a analyst. Okay, so manager is having some access privileges. If L1 is also having that kind of privileges, means there is a chance of attacks, right? So we need to implement proper access privileges. Okay, and we can say proper incident response time we need to maintain, and whenever the incident has raised, we need to maintain the proper time over there, and availability of resources only to the authorized users. Okay, let's say you are the HR, you will be maintaining with this lot of confidential information with the company, right? So availability of resources only to the authorized users. So what if these documents will be accessed by the another person in the organization? So that is, we can say, another attack scenario, right? There is a chance of attack. So that we can say availability of resources only to the authorized users, and we need to scrutinize the information every time. Okay, we need to scrutinize whether it is proper or not. We need to scrutinize it, and background check and proper termination process. So whenever you're hiring a particular person into the organization, background check is compulsory. Whenever you're terminating the particular person, and proper termination process should be there. Okay, and using antivirus and phishing defenses solutions offered by the many vendors, we need to deploy in our organization, and we need to implement two-factor authentication, guys. 2FA, two-factor authentication. Okay, like what we can say, something you know and something you are, and something you will do, something you do. Okay, like that. Two-factor authentication, like whenever you are entering into the ATM, what you will do first, you will insert the card, right? So after that you will enter the ATM pin, right? So first inserting the card, one authentication, and entering the ATM pin is one authentication, right? Like that, two-factor authentication. So we need to adapt, and we need to adapt documented change management. Okay, so whenever the people from the organization leave, if they left the organization, we need to update the what we can say, things in the all the documents over the organization, so that everyone knows about that particular information, and there is no something, no attacks can happen that particular information, right? And we need to ensure that software is regularly updated or not. So if you take any software, guys, in the organization, everything is updated. We need to use updated things in the organization, because whatever the previous versions we are using, definitely there will be vulnerabilities. Attackers easily attack on that particular existing things. We need to update as per the vendor requirements. As per the updates we are getting, we need to update the systems in the organization. Not only the servers, not only the what we can say security solutions, we need to update even the client missions as well in the organization. Okay, so these are we can say countermeasures for the social engineering attack, guys. Yeah, try to answer privately, guys. Try to answer privately. We'll see who will answer best and all. Yeah. So a network administrator has been asked to install intrusion detection system ideas to improve the security posture of an organization. Which of the following control type is ideas? That is comes under detective. Yeah, Mohan. So today and tomorrow sessions are recording, right? So these sessions will be uploaded in the YouTube channel of the Infosec Train. Okay, by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you will be getting over there. Recorded sessions will be uploaded in the YouTube in the Infosec Train channel. Okay, yes, perfect. Yeah, guys, one more question for you. Yeah, okay, Mohan. Yeah, please answer privately, guys. We'll see. An encrypted message is sent using PKI from Emily. We can say a client to a customer. Okay. So she never sent the message. Which of the following aspects of PKI best ensure the identity of that particular sender? Yes, Shruti, perfect. Yes, Jasdeep, perfect. Yes, JT, perfect. Great, great, guys. Yes. Now, yeah, guys, please answer this question. Read, read carefully and answer, guys. A network administrator has a separate user account with rights to domain administrator group. So, however, they cannot remember the password to this account and they are not able to log into the server when needed. Which of the following is most accurate in describing the type of issue the administrator is experiencing? Yes, Jasdeep. Yes, Surendra Yakkali. Yes, perfect. Yes, Farooq. Perfect. Yes, JT. Perfect. Good. Good, guys. Super. And one more question, guys. Which of the following types of controls is turnstile? Yeah, Surinder, yes, what you have answered. Yes, that is authentication. Yes, that is the answer for previous question. Correct answer. Yes, which of the following types of control is turnstile? Guys. Yes, Bhaskar, perfect answer. Yes. Others, yes, Farooq, perfect. Perfect. Others, guys, please do respond. Yes, JT, perfect. Yes. Jasdeep, Jasdeep, please read the question again. Turnstile. That answer. Turnstile, we can say, guys, turnstile means like we are often used for counting the numbers of people passing through that particular gate and all, right? Yeah, we will be using in the metro station. Yes, Farooq, guys. Yes. So we'll be having one access key, right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We'll be having the access keys and we'll be keeping over there. It will scan and it will open the door for us, right? So that kind of things we can say turnstiles, we can say. So that comes under physical. So one more question, guys. So Yes, guys. Which of the following best explains the difference between a data owner and data custodian? Read carefully and answer to it. Read carefully, guys. Read carefully and deal with that. Which the data owner is responsible for adhering to the results for using the data. No, while the data custodian is responsible for determining the corporate goal. So no, you can see the data owner is responsible for determining how the data may be used, while the data custodian is responsible for implementing the protection to the data, right? So the answer is B, guys. Yes, Avinash, perfect. S, just the perfect. Yeah. So the answer is B. And one more question, guys. So big question over here. Read the question carefully and answer to it. Yes, Farooq, perfect. Perfect answer. Yes. Yes, JT, perfect. Others, no. Basker, no. Eavesdropping, we can say listening to someone else conversation, communication, right? Eavesdropping. No, no, Jasdeep. Okay, we'll read the question again. Rolf, a professional hacker, targeted a Jane who had recently bought new systems for company. After a few days, Ralph contacted Jane while masquerading the legitimate customer. You can point out this point, guys. Legitimate customer support executive. Okay, it means posing as an legitimate person. We can call it as impersonation. Okay, posing as legitimate person, we can call it as impersonation, impersonating the person. Okay, posing as legitimate person, we can call it as impersonation. The answer is A. And this one, guys. Yes, perfect. Perfect, Farooq. Shruti, it's not phishing. It's not uh malicious code. Malicious code. You can highlight this word, malicious code, malwares. So that is farming. Okay, that is farming. Yes. Yes, spear phishing, we can say that attackers will be targeting a group of people or group of persons, that we can say spear phishing, we can say over there.